Every year, everyone anticipates all these. Almost like the nominations are more highly anticipated than the shows themselves.
The buzz around the nominations, they broadcast everything live on Facebook and on their website. There were thousands of people watching. So this is what's happening. The landscape is changing in television now. Everything is going to streaming services, you know, Hulu, Netflix, all these different services. And they're top contenders now. Netflix got 91 nominations, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
91. They were in second place with 91 nominations.
And like only 20 behind HBO.
That's right. HBO is like the mega contender for the Emmys, but this year there was no Game of Thrones.
Exactly, which is good because it makes room for everybody else, right?
I think it's good too because there's just so much fierce competition that we need to have room for these new shows. Very good shows.
A chance.
Really good shows. So Game of Thrones wasn't on because their season is coming out too late. It's coming out on Sunday, so it was too late for the nominations. But anyway, the top contender is Westworld from HBO.
Let's look at a clip.
Sure.
Okay.
Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality?
Welcome to Westworld. No orientation. No guidebook. All our hosts are here for you.
In this world, you can be whoever you want.
Are you real?
Well, if you can't tell, does it matter?
Have you ever questioned?
So, you know, what is it about Westworld you think that critics like?
First of all, the actors are amazing. There's Anthony Hopkins as well, Evan Rachel Wood. And I think one of the things that's really great about it is it's a sci-fi thriller that combines westerns with science fiction in the future. So it's a very interesting kind of combination with robots, androids, who's real, who isn't an android. You have to watch the show. It's just a really great.
You know, it's funny because I've seen it and I always intend to watch it, and yeah.
It starts off a little bit slow, but it
that's why. I think I watched the first episode and I was like, yeah. So all right, that's good to know. It's worth
really
watching.
Good show. Really
okay,
good.
Now getting to the Netflix.
Speaking of
Netflix, Stranger Things seems to be the
Stranger Things
name show.
A newcomer on the TV scene, and it did really well. It has this kind of 80s retro vibe. It's with Winona Ryder and Millie Bobby Brown, who's a very young actress. She's about 13, and she got nominated for Best Actress for the Emmys.
Wow. Really
great for her. And we also have a clip from this.
All right, let's look.
Where are they? I don't know. I think we lost her.
Wow. And I think in the 80s, like, we actually rode bikes because we didn't have iPhones and iPads. Like,
so definitely, it's a very nostalgic kind of shows, and it has a very cool aesthetic. And it's about this girl who underwent government experiments. And I won't say anything more, but you should definitely watch it if you haven't already. And there's going to be another season coming out on October 27th for Stranger Things as well.
So really now people are going to really know about it.
Exactly.
Okay, this one is really interesting. The one with Susan Sarandon and Jessica Lange. I mean, two amazing actresses.
Amazing.
And it's nice there's roles now for, you know, older talent, which is great, too.
I agree. I think it's very important. And this is called Feud. It's Betty and Joan. It's an FX series. It got 18 nominations, so that's quite a bit. It did really well. So the first season is 8 episodes, and it talks about the rivalry between Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. Each season is a different topic, by the way. The next season is going to be about Charles and Diana, centered on Charles, the Prince of Wales, and Princess Diana, of course. That's going to be coming out in 2018.
It's so great to see that there's so many different shows that are now going into, like, historical, you know, bringing it to life. Like, where, you know, there's the movie about Einstein, TV show about Einstein, and now Shakespeare. Like, it's interesting to kind of delve into these people.
It's nice that there's serious TV shows with good topics and good stories to look
that we
at.
can learn from.
Exactly. There's an educational aspect. We have a clip from this as well.
Yeah, okay, let's look.
There was never a rivalry like theirs. For over half a century, they hated each other, and we loved them for it. They only ever made one film together. Whatever happened to Baby Jane?
I'll get you the perfect co-star.
What do you have in mind?
Betty, I promise you this is going to be the greatest horror movie ever made.
Why this picture?
We feel like Crawford and Davis may be a little long in the tooth. Why don't we go just a little bit younger?
You want me to work with her again? Are you crazy? Never! Never again!
I leveled Hollywood.
Very entertaining, I think. And yeah, I just want to mention that Hulu, for the first time, this is a streaming service that has been nominated for Emmys, and it was nominated for the show The Handmaid's Tale, which is getting it's really critically acclaimed. It's with Elizabeth Moss. It's a story about a totalitarian society where women are owned as property. Kind of very serious, but very timely as well. It came out I think, at a good time in the U.S., and very good show to watch as well if you haven't seen it.
To make news. Well, thank you. Have a great weekend. And now to